Welcome back, everyone. Today is we're going to be focusing on question 2 for day 1, okay? And this is the use case we have here, okay? We're going to quickly go through it. Following several campus recruitment deep drives, HR want to identify employees who join after December 1st, 2009 to track onboarding throughput, confirm contract statuses, and plan probation review cycles. Now, I told you in the last one that in the last session, the formulas we're going to be using or what we're going to be looking for is table, attribute, and filters. Now, from these, you can easily see the table is going to still be employee. The filter is going to be employees that were hired after December 1st, 2009, and then it's going to be the same list of columns as we can see here. So that's exactly what we need. And please feel free to go ahead and take a look at try to solve it by yourself, then come back to the solution. Okay, so let's try to solve that here. So now in our last session, this is our solution. Okay, since this second question is similar, we're just going to copy it. All right, and let's quickly copy that. So the list of attributes is going to be the same. The table is the same as well. The only thing that is changing here, now we are not focusing on design engineer. Now we have HR stakeholder asking us for information. And what they need is that they want employees with hire date greater than December 1st, 2009. So we need hire date, okay? Now with the hire date, we then talk about the various operators. I'm going to go over the operators in this video, okay? And we're going to do greater than, okay? And then one thing you also want to look at is the format of the hire day. You can say year, month, and day. So let's quickly write that. So we have 2009, all right? And then we have 12, and then we have 01. I believe that's exactly what we need. Okay, so that's the date, December 1st, 2009. So let's run that and see what that looks like. Beautiful. And then let's verify our data. If you look at the first 5 records, take a look at it, 11 to 18. Let's look at our expected output, 11 to 18. All right, so we can see that is really great. Now, before we wrap up this video, let's quickly use the opportunity to talk about the different operators that you might need in the where clause. Okay, now we're talking about greater than. Now with greater than, we didn't include equals to. It could still be that we want the same, we want to retrieve employees with the same day of hire. So let's put equals to. So that's also possible. So when you run it, it runs successful. We still have 73 records. Great. The other use case here that you can come across in your work is less than or equals to, meaning employees that the hire date is less than or equals to this day, this particular date, and then we can run that as well. That's also possible. And we can actually say just less than, like we had greater than, and then run that as well to work as expected. Or we can say equals to as well, and then that should work. We don't have any employees with this particular hire day, but we could have it and it will work. Now there are times where you just want not equals to. In other words, we want employees with hire date that are not equals to this. What is that operator called? So we basically use this sign. All right, you can see less than and greater than facing each other, and that's really what we use. If you run this, it will work as expected. Now there's another operator you can use for not equals to. This is the first one. The other one is when you use this exclamation mark and then equals to. That also means not equals to, and that's really it, right? So that's how to be able to apply various operators, and you can apply it to your work in different ways that you need to. Okay, now we're gonna end with what we expected here, and then we're gonna go back to greater than. Guys, that is really it on this particular question 2 for day 1. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one where we'll be talking about day 1, question 3.